We are leaving this beautiful hotel, the Bin Bin in the Swan. We are on to our next adventure and we are heading towards Luxor. But before we get there, we'll be stopping at 2 temples. The first one we will stop at Ombo, and then we will stop at Edfu Temple. Here we are at Cumbo Temple. This was built on the east side of the Nile River, and they have it dated around 180 to 47 BC. What's so special about this temple is that it has 2 of everything. 2 entrances, 2 halls, 2 courtyards, 2 sanctuaries, and it was to honor 2 gods. The southern half is dedicated to Sobek, which is the crocodile god, and the northern part of the temple is dedicated to the falcon god Horus. And the hieroglyphics, they always tell a story. And here you can see the story of how women give birth. I thought that was pretty interesting to see. Part of the temple has been demolished because of earthquakes, but it still stands so beautifully. We left Aswan in that beautiful hotel Bin Bin, and we made our way to Cumbo. I hope I'm saying that right. The hieroglyphics, the engravings, the columns, the story behind it. I wish I knew my own history. And we pretty much have the temple to ourselves. The cruise ships are not here, so this is a perfect time to see Cumbo Temple. And then now we're going to see the Crocodile Museum, where they mummified crocodiles here.
This is the crocodile that came from Aswan, and because Aswan is hot but dry air, they leave the crocodile this way, natural. This is from northern of Egypt in a city called Phew, and because it's very humid there, they have to cover the crocodile with all of these materials to protect the crocodile inside.
Wow. I went through.
كده 4 غش.
Edfu Temple is on the west side of the Nile, and construction began in 237 BC and it was finished in 57 BC, so almost 180 years to complete this temple. We are now in front of Edfu Temple, and this is the second largest temple of all of Egypt, and the first one is Karnak Temple, and we're going to be seeing that one, I think, tomorrow. These 2 falcon statues are still intact, and they're made out of black granite. And this sandstone temple is dedicated to Horus, the falcon god. So once you go through the 2 statues of the falcons, you come into this great courtyard where there are 32 decorated columns on 3 sides of this courtyard. There's another entrance into that courtyard, and that leads into the inner and outer hyper-style halls. And there are 12 beautifully decorated columns with a flower relief at the top, still holding the roof today. And from there are many chambers, hallways, rooms. This place is huge. No. The hieroglyphics in this chamber describes how to prepare perfumes and incense. And did you know that the Egyptians invented Wi-Fi? Just kidding. But there is a hieroglyphic with the Wi-Fi symbol, and that's pretty funny. And the holiest place in the temple, the sanctuary, it has the polished granite shrine where the gold statue of Horus would have stood. That is now on display in the Louvre Museum in Paris. Another interesting thing in this temple is the Nile meter. This measures the river's water level. It predicts the success of the coming harvest. This temple is huge and we could have stayed hours just walking around it in awe. But we have to make our way to Luxor and to our hotel. We made it to Luxor and wow, what a travel day. The road was bumpy. It had a lot of speed bumps too, like every mile. So we had to speed up and slow down. And some of these bumps were high, some of these bumps were deep. But we made it to Luxor and we've been here before, and actually we did vlog that trip. So we're gonna make this part of the video short and sweet. The first part with Edfu Temple, Ombo, the first one that we saw. So now let's do a room tour at the same hotel that we stayed at when we came here last time, the Steigenberger Nile Palace. Bigger room this time. So let's walk in, and off here to my right, your left, look at this closet. This is a walk-in closet. I mean, I could do yoga here. It's got a full-length mirror, place for the luggage, has an ironing board with an iron, little cubbies, and a chair. It has a chair. With another shelf and drawers. Wow, look at the size of this closet. The floors are kind of creaky. So we have this long hallway, and let's walk into the bathroom. You have a nice sink, and it smells so good in here. And we have a toilet, but no bidet. But I think it's inside. Yes, it's inside, so there is a bidet in here. Let me just put this in the trash. We have a nice walk-in shower. It's got a big rain shower up ahead. And on this side, we have a bathtub. So you have it both ways, a shower and a bathtub. Very nice. Okay, now let's go look in the room. And this room is quite big. It has 2 twin beds, or I guess it's full size. They call it twin, which I'm surprised because I said a king size bed. Oh well. A nice big screen TV, nice sitting area with a couch and a chair, and we have some fruit, welcome fruit. And then we have a long desk over here with a mini bar refrigerator. And the safe is in here. We have some water and coffee. Let's look at the view. It's kind of dark now, we did get here late. But we have a big balcony with 2 chairs, a chase lounge, and we have a Nile view. The sun already set, but hopefully we'll catch that tomorrow. And we could already see some feluccas on the Nile, and there's the pool. But look at this beautiful view of the Nile. And of course on the other side is the West Bank, and it looks like something's burning over there.
Yeah, they're burning something over there.
Yeah, so tomorrow we're just gonna make quick, short and sweet type of tours, because we've already seen it and we've already vlogged it. But we're gonna catch something to eat, and we'll see you at the temples tomorrow in the same video. What a beautiful morning. There were some hot air balloons over the Valley of the Kings over there. I guess it's already done. So we're heading to the West Bank and then to the East Bank. And I know we've done it before, but maybe we might find something new that we didn't catch last time. But it's still just gonna be short and sweet, so we hope not to bore you. We're on our way to the Valley of the Kings, and it's on the west side of the Nile, where most of the tombs are located. And in the Valley of the Kings, so far there are 64 tombs that they've discovered. There are around 14 to 18 tombs that are open to the public. And with a regular ticket, you can see 3 tombs. There are other tombs that you need to pay extra for example, to see King Tut's tomb. Okay, we made it to the visitor center of the Valley of the Kings. And look how beautiful. And look at all the tour buses there. Now I'm using my phone because last time we were here, they took my camera because they didn't allow it or we had to pay extra. So I'm just gonna use my phone, and I left my camera in the car. I'm not gonna worry about that. Last time they had these, I guess, gas-powered trams. Now they have souped up golf carts. Pretty cool. It's kind of fun.
It is. Ooh, electric.
beating y'all. That mountain is the shape of a pyramid. God's way of telling the kings this is where you're going to be buried at. The first tomb that we're seeing is Merenptah, and just look at the colors on the wall. Here's the main chamber, and look, even the ceiling is barrel vaulted. And there's his sarcophagus. Merenptah. Ramses the Ninth. Wow, this one's flatter, so there's no stairs. I don't remember this one last time. I can't remember now. But look at the hieroglyphics. Look at the colors. Amazing. Amazing. And of course, we paid extra to see King Tut's tomb. And again, the colors on the walls is just incredible. And you can see the mummy of King Tut. The last one we saw is Ramses IV. And when we came here last time, we did not see this tomb. So this one's a new one for us to see. And wow. We finished the Valley of the Kings, and now we are going to Queen Hatshepsut's temple. Got my camera back, not using the iPhone anymore, at least I hope. And I have to admit, King Hatshepsut Temple is my favorite. It's so beautiful, so different. How it's set up against the mountain. Queen Hatshepsut's temple, again, it's my favorite temple. How it's set in the mountains like that. And I believe she was the first woman pharaoh to rule over Egypt. And in the last video, we did visit the unfinished obelisk, and it was commissioned by the Queen Hatshepsut to be placed here in front of her temple, but again, it was cracked, so they didn't use it. I could just stay here and just look at her temple. It's just beautiful. Again, with the mountains behind it. Can't wait to see you again. We made our way to the east side of the Nile, and we are now at Karnak Temple. And this is the largest temple of all Egypt. We are now inside Karnak Temple, and this is the biggest temple of all Egypt. This was built about 2000 before Christ, and they finished it about 30 before Christ. So almost 2,000 years it took to build this place. Because it housed, I think, 10 kings, right? 10 kings?
Yes.
And wow, we're gonna go inside and see the pillars, which is my favorite, my favorite. All I have to say is wow, look at all of these columns. Look at even the colors. Wow. I know. We're in the main hall of the columns, and there are 132 columns. There are 66 on this side, 66 on that side, and 12 in the center. And you could tell the difference because of the top, it has the open papyrus, the 12 in the middle, and on the other 66 here and 66 there, the column is a closed papyrus.
Yalla.
They're kicking us out now because it's closed. But I could just stay here for hours. I just love this country. I love this. What do you think, Shokit?
Oh, yes.
We made it to the last temple of the day, and we're at Luxor Temple, and we're seeing it at night, and I think it's going to be so cool. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
I like it at night.
I like it at night, too.
Yeah, I like it at night. Oh, this is great.
Luxor Temple was built approximately around 1400 BC. This temple was not dedicated to a specific god. Instead, it's a dedication to the rejuvenation of kingship, and so many kings may have had their crowning here at Luxor Temple. And to see it at night is just beautiful. We're now in Sphinx Avenue, and last time we were here, it was closed. So I'm really excited that we're able to walk. It's not that much, probably 50 yards to the boat there, but it leads straight to Karnak Temple. How many kilometers did he say? 6? I think so. Don't quote me on it. But we have Olivia now walking Sphinx Avenue. And then Luke. Oh gosh, I can't believe this. This was a long day, but it's an amazing day. And I think we're pretty much all templed out in this trip. Watch me walk Sphinx Avenue. So y'all are the commoners, the slaves, bringing the boat. Can't believe we're on Sphinx Avenue.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Yeah, I'm so glad we're able to see it, especially at night. How cool is it to see it at night?
With the lights, and I
Yeah.
would love to come back here.
Yeah, and stay longer, because I felt like we were rushed in Valley of the Kings, Hatshepsut Temple, Karnak Temple, and Luxor Temple. It's just so many things to see. So I think we're going to end this video now, and we sure hope that you enjoyed this video. Next up, we're going to the beach, the Red Sea. All right, bye.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's really amazing. Sign.
Yeah.
I want to come back.
Yeah, cut again. Watch me walk Sphinx Avenue. Up. We could probably use this, dropping my glasses, as bloopers.
Bloopers.